Welcome to the next video, where we'll learn how to build a dynamic and modern web section similar to Samsung's sleek design, using advanced styling settings in PageFly. By the end of this video, you'll be able to create sections with gradient colors, set styles for different states, and add stunning animations. Let's start by adding the background color to our section. Now, we are landing on the editor with this section, no background color. To apply a gradient background, simply click on this section. Head to Styling tab, scroll down, you'll see the option to add a solid color, an image, or what we're here for today, the gradient background. Now let's click on the gradient setting. The gradient color picker will appear, and this is where the excitement starts. You'll notice the color stops and begin customizing. You can choose your colors by clicking on each color stop and picking from the color palette. Want more colors? Simply click the plus or minus icon if you want to add additional stops or remove stops. I will add one more stop. You can also adjust the gradient direction, go from left to right, top to bottom, or even diagonally. Just slide the angle bar to find the perfect direction for your gradient. To create the background color like Samsung, I'll set the gradient like this. You can also combine a background image with a gradient color at the same time. You've set up a gradient and then added a background image, only to find that the image suddenly vanishes. You can quickly fix this by tweaking the opacity. As shown in the notification, head to the color stop settings, reduce the opacity, and voila, the image will start to appear behind the gradient. Now let's try setting the background color for this button. You can do the same thing as you did with the section. Now let's try setting the background color for this button. You can do the same thing as you did with the section, including normal state, mouse over state and active or selected state. You can set different state for PageFly and Shopify element, such as heading or icon. Let's go over each state and set the style for our elements. For example, I have this tab header. For the normal state, the element appears as it is in its default state, with no interaction yet. In the PageFly page editor, I just click on the tab header, go to the Styling tab, choose the normal state, and scroll down to style it like we normally would. Next, let's customize the hover state. When users hover over the element, its look changes. You can see the tab header now has an overlay color in the background and looks like a button with rounded corner. Back to Page Editor, change the state to mouse over state. I will change the background color, add border, and set border radius. Because we set border as 1 pixel, so I will adjust the padding to make sure the size of button in normal and mouse over state are equal. Finally, let's customize the active state. The active state shows when the user clicks on the element. Adjust the state to active state, and you can add style for element as we did for normal state. Now that we've set the styles for different states, to further enhance the visual appeal, let's add an animation effect to one of the elements in the section. Animations can grab the user's attention and create a dynamic flow. Click on the element you want to animate. For example, I will select this heading Sustainability. Head to General tab and scroll down. You will find the animation settings. You can set animation when visible or when mouse over. When visible mean the animation will apply when a visitor sees it for the first time. PageFly has tons of animations. Just click on one, to check out how it looks. The next one is when mouse over. It will work when a visitor moves the mouse over the element. I will set animation for the tab element. Please note that all animation only work in the live view. Now, let's review everything by previewing the section and hit the publish to see it in the live view. Congratulations! You've now learned how to create a stylish, interactive section like Samsung's using PageFly's advanced styling features. Make sure to check out the next video for more tips and tricks.